Hello, I am Ethan from Team 7588 Catlateral Damage, and I'm here with a tutorial on how to add a match overlay to your robot run videos. The first step is going to be downloading OBS or Open Broadcaster software. If you're using a Windows computer, you can hit this button here, or if you're using a Mac or Apple, you can hit the Mac OS button here. I am using a Windows, so I'll click this button and I'll wait just a minute and it'll download and it'll pop up right here. And if yours for some reason doesn't download after around a minute, you can just hit this link here and this will bring you to a mirror download website. After running OBS and installing it, you can then go to the FTC-scoring.firstinspires.org, FTC's official scoring website, and you can go to Test Matches and Open Display, and then you are going to want to select this and copy that link, and from there you need to launch OBS. Once OBS is opened, you will click this plus icon in the sources box and go to browser. Name doesn't really matter unless you have very complicated scenes, which you probably won't if this is all you're using it for. You can then paste in the link to the display right here. You can set the width to 1920 and then the height to 1080. This is for if you're recording in 1080p. If you record in 720p, this should be set to 1280 and this should be set to 720. From there you can hit OK and it'll bring up this. Now from here you need to right click and hit interact. Now normally at this point it will be a login screen and you'll need to log in. You can see I can interact with stuff and I can play sounds, and those are very loud. But normally you won't be here, you'll be brought to a login screen. However, I've already logged in and I'm unable to go back, so it's literally just the normal First Inspires website login screen. Once you log in with that, it should automatically bring you here. If not, you can just hit the refresh button right here, and that should bring you to this screen. From here, you want to hit Audience Display. Now, mine, you already knew, glitches out a bit. You just move the mouse down a little bit until you get to Overlay, and then select, and then it'll stop glitching out. Hit Save, and then it'll just bring you to this. You can then, from there, hit the X and go to the scoring sheet, or the scoring website. You can then hit Play Test Match. You can do Randomize, and then the cool part is where you get to show match. Now here you can see it's very green, and this is because it's meant to be used with a Chroma Key. From here you can select Browser, hit Filters, hit this plus icon in the bottom left, and select Chroma Key. Chroma Key, you can see it automatically defaults to green. It's basically a digital green screen. I recommend bringing the similarity down, as if you don't, it'll affect the timer a little bit. It doesn't really matter, but it's just something I prefer. You can then hit close, and there you have it. Normally from here you would then insert a video through video capture device. However, I don't have a camera currently hooked up, so instead of doing this, I am just going to throw in a picture of us doing a match. And this is our workspace, and make sure to drag this image if you bring in just an image, it'll be above. If you put in a video source, it'll also be above. Now you will need to either click and drag this down, or use these arrows to move up and down. The higher it is in this box, the closer to the screen it is. So for example, this image is currently behind the scoring overlay. And so you need to make sure that the image or the video is behind the scoring overlay so that it doesn't override it. Now, you can be done here, but what our team did so that we wouldn't cut off some of the bottom of the screen is we resized it to be about right there, give or take. We then added a color source using our team color. The OBS has a nice feature called Pick Screen Color. Now you can just, wherever you click after clicking that button, it'll take that color. I have our team color over here on the other screen, and there we are. And now this I'm going to drag behind everything, and I'm also going to throw in our team logo with the same blue background. I'm going to throw this over here, make it a bit bigger, bring it up a bit, and there you have it. Just like that, you have a nice scoring overlay built into your video, and this is a much nicer way to show the judges and people watching what your match scores actually were instead of them needing to do the scoring themselves. This also looks a lot more professional and can be very nice. Thanks for watching.